Hello?
Hey there, how you going? Steve?
Yes.
Perfect. You here to interview for the role of Dad?
Yes.
Coming in. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Alright, so welcome. I understand you're looking to become a father. It's a tough job. Do you think you're up to it?
Absolutely. I feel like I'm ready to be a dad.
You have no idea. Sorry? Sorry, nothing. Alright, don't worry. So, first things first, what makes you want to be a dad?
I just think kids are just really cute, you know? And I want to play footy and cricket and soccer and shoot hoops with my kids too. I think it'd be really fun.
Oh, alright. Well, yeah, that's great. Although you've just described about probably 1% of what you'll actually be doing with your kids, you're going to need to put that little dream just on hold for about 4 or 5 years before they can handle the ball. You good with that?
Absolutely.
So, first off, just off the bat, let me give you a little bit of an idea about what you're getting into. I'll just give you a few numbers. First of all, you're signing up for at least an 18-year commitment. That's about 6,500 days on call, 24/7. No weekends, unfortunately. Also, unfortunately, there's no option for resignation or transfer. Once you're in, you're in. It'll cost you about $400,000 to $600,000 per child in expenses over the course of their lives. You'll be changing around 5,000 nappies for each child before they're toilet trained. Does that sound alright?
Wow, that's some big numbers.
Look, don't worry too much. You do get to play footy and cricket and go on some holidays a few times along the way. And you've picked up a good point. The first responsibility of a dad right there is to be a good friend. You need to be approachable and your kids need to know that you are loving. That being said, yeah, if you're too much of a friend, your kids actually will show you less respect. So let me outline a few of your other responsibilities to balance them out, okay? So you have to master the art of being in charge. As a dad, you are the boss. So you need to command some respect. Can you do that?
Absolutely.
All right. So show me your best because I said so.
Why?
Because I said so!
Okay.
Because I said so. Yeah, okay, yep. It's probably going to need a bit of work. Well, look. 5 or 6 years of defiance, that'll bring it out in you, don't worry. You'll get to know it along the way. But don't go overboard with the boss role, okay? You don't want your kids to feel like they have to avoid you, alright? So, that's a balance, number 1. Alright, so the next responsibility you need to fulfill is the role of helper. So when the baby arrives, it won't be able to do anything. You have to do everything for it. This little human being is totally dependent on you for everything. So let's test that out, okay? Can you hear that? Yeah, that's a baby crying, isn't it? What am I supposed to do? That's up to you, my friend. You'll have to figure it out, and I guarantee you, it's not going to stop until you do. Good luck with that. Anyway, now, next. As the kids grow up, you're going to need to help them less and less. So instead, you'll become their trainer. That's the balance out. Human beings are lazy by nature, so by the time they're leaving home, you want to have as little responsibility in their life as possible. All right, they need to stand on their own 2 feet. So you'll have to let them struggle with some things. If you help them with every little thing in life, they're going to turn out to be fragile little snowflakes who fall apart at the first sign of hardship in the real world. So you're going to need to give them some tough love and make them work. I've got something to help you with that. This here is a spoonful of cement. You might need it.
What do I use this for?
You use it to harden up, princess.
Thanks, I guess. Look, gee, it all sounds like a really difficult balance to find.
Well, welcome to the jungle, boy. That's what you're signing up for. But it gets better. You're also going to have to find a balance between giving them blessings and hardships. So, you're going to want to give your kids all the toys, games, junk food, activities, holidays, sports, devices you could possibly afford, right? Which is great. It's fantastic. It's a good way to show them love. But quickly you'll find out that the more blessings they get, the more they'll act like spoilt little Veruca salts. And it might be easy to deal with them while they're little and cute, but that's pretty scary when they grow up into narcissistic sociopaths.
Okay, cool.
So, I'll test you out. Let me pretend I'm your kid, you're the dad. Alright, let's see how you go. Dad, I love you. Do you love me?
Of course I love you, sweetie.
Can I please have some ice cream?
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
No. The answer is no. Why? Because I said so. Alright. Put that in your pocket. Might be useful down the track. So, alright, last thing I'll warn you about is the fact that the way you act as a father will powerfully affect the way your kids relate to God. Okay, so here's how it works. If you're too harsh and overbearing, they're going to find it hard to feel like they can approach God too. If you're too soft and you're a pushover all the time, they're going to think that they can live a life of sin and have no fear of God's judgment. So, if you're never there for them, if you're absent, they're going to believe that God's far away as well. Things like that. Your responsibility is to accurately represent God to your kids. I hope you have a good understanding of His nature and will to do that. Do you think so?
Dang, you make it sound really hard. Why does anyone do this job?
Well, funny you should ask. I'll give you the reason.
Oh, must be a good one to make it worthwhile.
Bet it is.
Dad jokes.
Shh. Yes. The secret weapon of dads everywhere. Okay, this is good. These little babies have the power to reduce your entire family to a groaning mess in seconds.
Try one out. Okay. Let's see. I used to have a job collecting leaves. I was raking it in.
Yes! You're hired!